Hello, friends. How are you today? Today we are going to be reading one of my absolute favorite books. It's called The Good Egg, and The Good Egg is by Jory and Pete Oswald. I actually have a couple of books by these friends, like The Bad Seed, which we will read another day. Jory Oswald is actually the person who wrote the words. And remember, the person who writes the words is called the author. Pete Oswald is actually the illustrator, and that means that he drew all of the pictures in the book. Okay, so let's read The Good Egg, and I'm going to scoot back over so that you can see the whole book because that's important. The Good Egg. Breakfast. Breakfast is my favorite. What's your guys' favorite meal of the day? Here he is. He's so cute. Oh, hello. I was just rescuing this cat. Know why? Because I'm a good egg. A very good egg. It's true. I do all kinds of good things, like I'll carry your groceries. I'll water your plants. Looks like you made a mess. I'll change your tires. I'll paint your home. And if you need any help whatsoever, I'm your egg. How do you think this piece of toast feels about his house? He said. Don't think he's very happy. I've always been a good egg. It's been this way from the very start. Even in my earliest days. Back at the store, there were a dozen of us. A dozen is 12. There's 12 eggs in a carton. Living under one recycled roof. Fresh eggs. There was Meg and Peg and Greg and Clegg and Shell and Shelly and Sheldon and Shelby and Egbert and Frank and other Frank. See them all in there? The other 11 eggs weren't on their best behavior. They weren't exactly good. They ignored their bedtime. They only ate sugary cereal. They threw tantrums. They cried for no reason. It's their birthday and they're crying. They broke their stuff on purpose. They are making some very unsafe, very not responsible choices. Not being respectful or safe or responsible. Meanwhile, I tried to take charge. I tried to fix their bad behavior. I tried to keep the peace because I was a good egg. A very good egg. Nobody seemed to care, though. Every night, I was exhausted. My head felt scrambled. Then, one fateful morning, I noticed some cracks in my shell. Yikes. Look, they taped a note. Kick me. They were everywhere. Look at him over here. He's really, how do you think he's feeling? Look at him. Maybe stressed, maybe sad. Maybe frustrated, annoyed. Anything good? I don't hear any positives. I don't think he's feeling very good, guys. My doctor said it was from all the pressure I was putting on myself. The pressure of making sure everybody was as good as me. So look, he's getting some medicine. He's getting yolk. I was cracking up. Literally. Something had to change. I had had enough. So he was cracking under the pressure. He needs to lighten up, maybe. I told Meg and Peg and Greg and Clegg and Shell and Shelly and Sheldon and Shelby and Egbert and Frank and other Frank that I was leaving. I can't be the only good egg and a bad carton, I said. Blah, 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 they replied. Can you see it? There he goes. He's got his hat and his backpack. I left that night. I wandered from town to town. Hours became days, days became weeks. I lost track of time. I was alone. Can you see him? He's like grown a beard. You think that's possible for an egg to grow a beard? He's drawing happy faces on rocks. Out there on the road under the stars, I really tried to focus on myself and what I needed. I took walks. I read books. I floated in the river. I wrote in my journal. I found simple moments to be quiet. I breathed in. I breathed out. I even started painting. These are all things that you could do when you feel stressed out and overwhelmed, and maybe if you're cracking. I don't know about floating in a river, but you could walk or read or write. You could breathe, you could draw or paint. These are all things we could all do. For once, I found time for me. And guess what? Little by little, the cracks in my shell started to heal, and my head no longer felt scrambled. So with a little bit of self-care, some time to take care of him, he made himself feel better. I started to feel like myself again. So I've made a big decision. I'm returning to my old carton and my friends. Besides, I'm kind of lonely out here. Besides, I'm kind of lonely out here. This time, I know what I need to do. I'll try not to worry so much. I'll be good to my fellow eggs while also being good to myself. Here we go. Everybody missed me. I missed them too. Welcome home, and they've made a tower. Hello, Meg. Howdy, Peg. Hey, Greg. Greetings, Clegg. What's up, Shell? Hola, Shelly. Hey-o, Sheldon. Hi, Shelby. Good day, Egbert. What's happening, Frank? Howdy do, other Frank. Sure, every once in a while, somebody's still a little bit bad, but it's not like before. Here's what I realized. The other eggs aren't perfect, and I don't have to be either, and I'm okay with that. Yep, the old carton is back together. We're a solid dozen again. Remember, that's 12. It's good to be home. The end. Tell me right now what's one thing you learned about the good egg. I'm really glad that you learned that. I learned that it's okay to take some time for me. Maybe go for a walk, take some deep breaths. I love that the good egg taught us that. All right, friends, have a super great, awesome little redbird day, and I will see you another time. Bye, guys.